young man who came out. It's impressive, really, that another young man came out there. In Barcelona, right? The truth is that it's impressive what he shows, what he's doing, what he already did. He's already been champion of Spain. He's still 17 years old, right? He's still in a process of growth too, and I think he's going to grow even more as a player. And he's going to keep adding things to his game. Like I started to, he started on the right. Maybe in a few years he'll end up playing in a different way too, but there's no doubt he has incredible conditions, and that today he's already one of the best in the world.
Lamine Yamal, like, what do you see in this young player?
I see huge potential, great talent. He need luck because he's very young. I hope he not gets some problems, but
he's doing something even you or Messi has never done. 16 years old.
Yes, he was in contest that helped him a lot. The Spain national team is really good.
Who was the toughest player you faced?
Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Yamal.
Hopefully he stay healthy. He has a huge future in front of him. Like, the player he is already for them at 17 is quite scary. It's quite scary. And what he did in the Euros, you have to give kudos to him. Rivals, forget rivals and stuff like this. Truth will always be truth.
Not at 17, and not at 20 either. What Lamine has is special. What Lamine has is out of this world, and I've already said this, it's something incredible. And for me, well, first of all, he's a spectacular kid. We get along very well, the two of us. I have him like a little brother, and I try to take care of him in the best way possible. After all, he's 17 years old, and I know what my head was like at 17. Obviously, I wasn't doing anything close to what he does, but he's a kid, you know, and I try to take care of him as best as possible so that he continues to bring a lot of joy to our fans and keeps doing spectacular things on the field. But the unfortunate thing about football today is that it's not just about quality, because he has the quality and he'll never lose that, but he's a kid who works hard and is dedicated. So I try to give my best as an older brother and try to help him in the best way possible. And well, on the field, he doesn't need help. We're the ones who often need to help him. But for me, he's a spectacular kid and he has everything to be one of the best players in the history of football.
Someone like Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
20 years difference in a change room.
Yeah.
What is that like when you see a kid like this coming in the dressing room?
First time when I saw him on our training session, he was 15. Really 15. And from first time in my life, I saw someone, because I saw a lot of young, talented players, but first time in my life I saw that I have inside this, wow, who is it? You know, I saw the players. Oh, he has good this kind
like
of things.
Musiala, you've seen, and these guys.
It's you know, it's a little bit about Musiala. Also, he had something, you know. But Lamine, the first thing I was, wow, this guy is like, how is possible in this age? He's already on this kind of level, you know. And even that he was 16 years old, that was still like, come on, it's impossible to be so good, so clever also in this age. But I always try to give him maybe some kind of advice that from one side it's amazing what he did, what he doing, but also you have to thinking that soon for him will be the huge challenge to stay on this level or maybe do the next step. And it's not about the next 2-3 years. We are talking about next maybe in 10 years that he should to be thinking about what he should to do to be on the top, like 28, 29, 30, or even till.
Lamine Yamal, man, because you play a similar sort of role to him. Also a very young sort of star player. What do you make of Lamine?
Yeah, he's top, man. Honestly, he's doing what he's doing at his age. You know, what can you say, man? He's unreal.
How hard is it to do that at 17 on a stage like that as well?
It's not how hard. It's not normal. No one does it. I don't think I've seen that level of 17-year-olds. So credit to him. Yeah, it was a good game, like I said.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's difficult to talk about us, right? I think the history we've made, everyone knows it, right? And we're delighted, right, to see a young man with so much talent. Hopefully, he can also be, right? Like us, a very beautiful story I've never liked. Comparisons, I think everyone has their own playing style, right? The important thing is that he brings joy to everyone. This is the most important thing. I think in my era, I did. Messi, in his era, did. We hope he continues doing what he's doing, and well, and perfect. Right, we hope he continues like this. It's not normal, as we think of normality. Right, what he does, what he's been doing so far. Well, it's something that, in inverted commas, is not normal here. The challenge will be that the environment that accompanies him will guide him and continue to accompany him in that evolution, right? Well, he's 17 years old. He has his whole career ahead of him, that he continues to enjoy it as he does, with that joy and freedom of playing in the schoolyard, and that everything around him will accompany him so that his growth continues every year, because this is, every year he'll have to improve, right? And that's the demand he'll have at Barca, the demand he'll have in the national team, and that, at the same time, is not easy. I love him especially because he not only gives so much magic and so many goals and assists and everything, but especially because it seems to me he has a spectacular football intelligence, and that's something that stuck with me, especially when I first spoke with Xavier about him. He told me, Ivan, he's so intelligent that he knows when to stop an attack, when to come back, when to take another turn. And that's not easy, especially not easy at his age. Besides, he's already decisive, very, very important for his team and for the Spanish national team. But I think he has an intelligence very above what those players usually have, right? And that's what makes me very happy, and especially afterwards. He's a player who needs a joy, happiness, and well, that he keeps smiling. I think we all enjoy it. Lamine Yamal is an event like no other in the history of Spanish football. As such, a social event. The kid has it all. He's a kid at 16, 17, European champion. Then the footballing level, what he's been doing. It all comes together. I don't think there's ever been a player with such a wild eruption in the history of Spanish football. Undoubtedly, Lamine Yamal has a bright present and an even more promising future. I hope you enjoyed hearing what football legends think about him. I'll keep bringing you more interviews and highlights dubbed into English. Thanks for your time, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any videos.